the night like an ember, and all those things we tried forgetting I remember. But we say we all fine, we all fine. Sunny day dreams and we up now. Vodka lemonade, I serve it up, it goes down. 75.
Hey, Stop! Hey Ashes family, welcome back to our channel. If you are watching us for the first time, then welcome. Please hit the subscribe button to join the family, and to all our Ashes family members who we have thus far. You all are loyal. We love you guys. We love you.
Today we wanted to sit down and have a talk to you. A little bit of a story time, you can call it, about our daughter Angelina. As you have seen from our vlog, she is one of the main members of the Ashes family, and so we didn't want to exclude her from our YouTube channel. But as you can tell from our title, we're going to be talking about when we found out our mom was pregnant with our daughter, as well as we're going to be reacting to our gender reveal video, which we took around this time last year. We found out the gender of Angelina. So if you want to see those things, make sure to stay tuned, watch the whole video until the end. So when we first found out about our mom being pregnant with our daughter, we were actually in Samoa on a holiday, and it was around Christmas time, which was pretty out of it. You would have thought out of all the places in the world we'll find out Mo was pregnant in Samoa. Anyways, when we were there, Mo was really sick right throughout the whole trip, pretty much, like really sick, and we didn't even know why. We thought it was something in the food. I thought it was just her attitude, because she has the worst attitude.
Come on.
But she was literally sick. She was spewing up. She couldn't eat the food. She couldn't even like stand being around people.
Yeah, I really just wasn't having it. Like, I hated the weather, I just hated the food, couldn't eat anything. I still ate food though, because I didn't want to look like I'm being ungrateful, but and yeah, even being surrounded by people, yeah, I just wanted to be like to myself.
It wasn't even until we were in Savati at the time we went to go visit Mo's mum, and her mum was really worried about her because of how sick she was, and so she took her to a lady so she can do this massage on my wife. While the lady was massaging her, afterwards she told us, she goes, I think she actually might be pregnant. And we looked at each other, we're like, no, you can't be pregnant. We've only been married for like 2 months. So we were like really in denial, and then my wife continued to get pretty sick over time, and her mum took her back to the lady to get another massage, and the lady was massaging her, and she goes, no, I actually really think that you're pregnant. And so we still thought to ourselves, no, we can't be pregnant,
And I am probably the worst someone in the world. Like, I never believe in things like that. So when she told me that that she thinks I was pregnant, I was like, yeah, right, okay. But so we really wanted to just get back to Australia and just find out what was going on. And so a day after New Year's, we flew back to Australia, and then found out, we went and bought a pregnancy test, and what do you know, we were pregnant, and we wanted to just confirm, and so then we also went to the doctors, and it was confirmed that we were having a child.
The doctor said we were about 6 to 8 weeks pregnant, and we done the calculations, and so that means she got pregnant before we got married. Just jokes, Ashes family. If that were the case, we would all be in Ashes by now.
My dad would kill him. Literally kill him.
He'll kill you before he kills me.
No, he'll kill you before he kills me.
Because I'm legit the golden child.
Get real. Anyways guys, but thoughts on when we found out that we were pregnant. I personally was very
she was a child hater. She doesn't like babies.
Don't say that. It wasn't that I didn't like babies. I never seen having children for myself, and so I grew up, I've always had a big family. I've always had 10+ siblings. And so I was always like, nah, I've seen many children. Oh, and like, I've seen enough children. And so I'm like, yeah, nah, I won't ever have kids. But we were blessed to be pregnant and to have our daughter Angelina.
For myself, I didn't like really want children, but I would have loved I would have loved to have children in the future, but once we found out we were pregnant, I guess the first thing that came to mind, I was really happy, and then I wanted to start building a future for not only ourselves but for our child as well. And so I came up with the idea for us to come back to New Zealand and to study to be teachers, so we can follow our children right throughout their schooling years, which is where we're at again. We're going to be studying, teaching again here in New Zealand, starting in about 2 weeks, so we can achieve that same goal of following our children through their schooling years. If you go ahead and check out this article right here, it talks a little bit more about us studying and why we are studying, and about our daughter Angelina. And now probably to the moment that you all have been waiting for. We're going to be reacting to our gender reveal video.
It's pretty crack up, so feel free to laugh. Feel free to also laugh at how skinny we were compared to how skinnier we are now.
Mate, what a day it's been today. So, started last night. Little sister had her contractions and...
Let me just explain. So on this day, it was my husband's birthday. He just pretty much wanted all the special things to happen on his birthday, of course.
Special things.
And so he wanted to see what we were having, and his sister was also getting birth on that same day, and so he was just really happy.
She'll be getting birth today on this very, very special day, 4th of April 2018. Something else we also done was scan to see the baby.
Look at these, covering his face, I don't know.
That's crazy, because even when Angelina was alive, she always had her hands on her face like this, either above her head or on her head like this. Crazy.
Which one of us sleeps like that?
Me.
He does not. I sleep like that.
But
I sleep like this.
That's probably the only thing she has of her mother's, is the way she sleeps. Which is a bad thing, by the way.
Here we go.
That's what we're gonna find out.
So, Reginald dressed up in blue. He thinks we're having a boy. And I'm in pink because I think we're having a girl, which I think I'm right. So, I'll find out. Our doctor.
So the reason why I really thought they were having a boy was because every Samoan under the sun came to me and told me that if your wife is having pains in her left side of her stomach, that means you're having a boy. If it's on the right side, it's a girl. And she had nothing but pains on the left side, and so I fully trusted all those Samoans that came to me and told me this, that there was a boy, and so I went with them, you know?
He was so confident. He went all in blue that day.
Blue undies, blue pants, blue socks.
Just to be disappointed that we were having a girl. I mean, the lady that did our scan is so cool. She put the gender in here and she sealed the envelope so we can open it ourselves.
Mate, this is a boy. The best birthday present ever. I'm telling you.
This is so exciting. Don't look. Open it and put it to the camera.
Yep, come again. I'm happy, mate. I'm happy. Don't worry about that.
Go get our food. Were you really happy?
I was happy. I was really happy. I think it was just the fact that I got it wrong. That all those Samoans that told me these ancient myths and legends let me down. They let me down.
And Reg is very competitive. For those who know him, know exactly what I'm talking about. He's very competitive. So when he didn't get his answer wrong, he was really disappointed at the fact that he wasn't right, but he was happy that we were having a girl. Oh, so funny.
And by the way, if you hear that noise in the background is because we were at Burger King doing this and we were waiting for our food. The lady was legit screaming for ages, interrupting the video, and so that's why I had to leave and get the food.
Yeah, it was legit a last minute gender reveal. We only thought of it the night before because he wanted to see it on his birthday, and so that I think it was the only place that we could have done it that we could actually sit down and do it. So that's why there was a lot of noises at the back because we were also hungry. We're having a go. I knew it, you know? I knew it. Grew up around girls. My whole life, my family is full of girls, so I know that we were going to have a go as well. Yeah. I did come in pink and blue as well. I'm wearing blue pants. Cause
See, she's a cheater. She came in back.
No, but you know that was my main guess, was that we were having a girl. But I also wore blue.
Just like she cheated in a minute to win it.
Hey, but I also wore blue because I was like, you know what, whatever we may have, I'm going to be grateful for that. Unlike
she wasn't
somebody.
grateful that we having a child in the first place.
That sounds so bad.
Should have been grateful.
Babe, you know I was grateful to have a child.
Did I?
I was actually 50-50, but this was my main guess. But it's a go. Happy birthday, my love. It's his birthday today, guys. We had to find out on his birthday. Are you happy? He is happy. He's just disappointed that his guess was wrong because he wanted to be right. There you have it.
Ashes family, if you want to check out the full video without interruptions, I'm going to leave a link to the full video on our Facebook page down in the description below. So if you want to check that out. But thank you Ashes family for watching our video today. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope to do more story times about our daughter Angelina like this, as well as other activities we can do with her too. We want to include her as much as we can in our vlogs because she pretty much is the main reason why we're vlogging. And saying that if you do want to check out other pages we're on, I'm going to leave our links to our Instagram down in the comments, as well as our Facebook page you can check out.
Thank you Ashes family. We truly do love you guys. Stay tuned and we will see you next time.